As of early February 26, a startling signal has emerged from the global commodities market. The United States currently holds nearly 50% of the world's copper inventory. While some analysts interpret this as a strategic buffer for reindustrialization and the ongoing artificial intelligence arms race, a deeper investigation suggests a far more precarious reality. In the modern resource war, static stockpiles are becoming industrial wasteland, without the dynamic capacity to process them. The fundamental crisis facing the American supply chain is the loss of refining hegemony. While the United States has successfully accumulated it has largely lost the infrastructure required to transform those minerals into high-purity cables, busbars, and essential components for artificial intelligence servers. Today, the hub of the global copper supply chain has shifted decisively to China. This creates a scenario where one nation holds the raw meat but lacks the kitchen to cook it. Without access to specialized refining technologies that filter impurities to electronic-grade purity, these massive stockpiles remain physically incapable of entering high-tech production lines. This industrial disconnect is further complicated by recent trade policies. In mid-25, the United States imposed a 50% tariff on semi-finished copper products while exempting refined copper. This move, intended to protect domestic interests, has instead highlighted a hollowed-out manufacturing base. By blocking processed goods, the policy has inadvertently spiked costs for domestic tech firms, forcing them to pay massive premiums for materials that often still originate from international refiners. The geopolitical battlefield has now moved from the deep sea to the refining furnace. Copper, often called the red blood cell of civilization, is the backbone of green energy and telecommunications. While the West attempts to secure mining rights in regions like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the real power now lies in the allocation rights of processed materials. China's strategic move to shift resource pricing from dollar-pegged systems to yuan clearing tables in Shanghai and Hong Kong represents a fundamental paradigm shift. Ultimately, the copper standoff reveals that global dominance no longer depends solely on military carrier groups, but on the reliability of the supply chain down to the smallest copper screw. As the world enters an era where physical bottlenecks define digital prosperity, the ability to refine and deliver high-purity materials has become the true nuclear deterrent of the 21st century. For those holding raw or without the keys to the refinery, the inventory is merely a cold, unmonetizable asset waiting for a spark that may never come.